Hi, this is Michael from Coastal Hippie Design, and this is the video to show the assembly of the roof structure and the slats. I did not want to move the camera for this one thing, but the A-frame of the roof is very simple to install. There's a marking on the inside where these screws go, and these are the star screws I mentioned. And you just match up F with the arrow pointing up on this one, F with the arrow pointing up on this one. You just line the screw holes to the holes that are in here and just tighten it up. And that will be your A-frame. On the underside of the A-frame will tell you what post it will go on. So this is B and A. So that's over there, B and A. So you set that over your A-frame. And basically it's flush. It's not like super flush because I let it stick out a slightly bit just because I didn't want it to ever go inside. So anyway, they're equally spaced, and you want to put in your star screws in here. And when you install them, you kind of let them feel that. You let them feel the hole that was once there, and it'll go right into that same hole. And then you go on this side too. Same thing. It'll find its hole where it was once before. Okay? And then you get the other frame. Have these pre-screwed together. And this one says D and C. So this is D on the top of that post and C is written on the top of that post. So you line them up the same manner. And then we want to get those star screws. It will find its hole. Okay, so now we want to put on the ridge board. And so you take two more of the long bolts, the same bolts that we've been using over here, and go ahead and start them. So you put one all the way into the top up there, and put one in on the top over there. Okay, now you take your ridge board. Now this ridge board is made us pretty cool because it's actually got the bevel of a ridge, so it's easily distinguished which side is up. And this side is F because it's written here, and that side is G, and that's written on the end. So basically you want to kind of pick it up and get the screw started. It's going to sit flush with the top. Get that one started a little bit. Then you can get this one started a little bit. And once you feel like the threads have started, then you could go ahead and tighten it up. I'll tell you why, this is a really strong bed. All right, now the slats, what I got going on here is you have a center beam. And the center beam, I have it facing, an arrow facing upwards because of these clips, but it doesn't matter which direction you go. But when you're installing it, these are metal clips. You just don't want to push it down into it. You want to finesse it because you kind of get one side in the clip, and then on this side, you want to just make sure you get past the top edge, because you don't want to, splint to the top edge. So you get down a little, you can push this out a little bit, and then it'll click in. So now you got your ledges, your center beam. Now with the slats, I'm not going to stick in all the slats, but I'm just going to show you how to do them. You got another bag of dowels, and these will be 1/4-inch dowels. And they get placed in these holes along this ledger. You might have to use a hammer to tap them in, but just put them in in every hole along this ledger. And now, in each ledger board, there's a hole that slips over. And you just get it over, you slip it over that hole, and that's it. See, they'll be evenly spaced throughout, and then they got the center beam up here, and then you'll be all set. All right, that's your house bed, full-size house bed with slats.